Okay, we're working one of the four populations of Archocentrus nigrofasciatus, which is the convict cichlid. This one is basically the wild color, what's frequently called a black convict. We have a whole bunch of these. Before the storm, the winter storm, we had a lot of convicts, and then we were working on some really colorful ones. In convicts, the females are more colorful than males. Males have very little color. We lost almost all of our convicts in the winter storm. Carl had a pair in an aquarium, and then somehow in greenhouse one, a few survived in the sump and floor gutter and started reproducing, and we trapped those and have gone from there. These are some young cichlids. I did a pair, a colorful female and a male, and this fish, despite its color, I think is a male. They're young, so I could be wrong, but I think this is also a male. And these two are definite females. Now, I'm going to set them up for breeding, and they're each pair in their own vat and see what happens. I've got 58 of their siblings, and these are siblings, so there's the male brother-sister matings. By the way, inbreeding is a great tool. We use it all the time. We raise prize-winning fish via inbreeding. Inbreeding allows you to get rid of deleterious genes by exposing them. Most deleterious genes are recessives because they they have a mistake that codes for a bad protein, and it allows you to concentrate beneficial characteristics, in this case color. So I'm going to set these two pairs up. Like I say, they have 58 of their siblings that I'm going to let get a little bit bigger and see what we can do with them later. Convicts are not particularly popular, although they're probably the first cichlid most people raise because they're very, very reliable substrate spawners. They pair off, the male and female clear a rock, clean it out. The female lays a row of eggs, the male follows along fertilizing them, and they do that until they have 100 to 200 eggs fertilized. Then the female tends to sit over the top of the eggs and keep them clean. She eats any fungused ones, any ones that are dead. The male tends to cruise around about 3 feet around, chasing everybody else away. They spawn very successfully in the floor gutters. We have thousands of them in here. Despite all the fish that are in the floor gutters, they're able to produce quite a few fry. But I'm excited about trying these two pairs, assuming that I'm right about those being males. And we'll know for sure next time. We'll break down the vats in 2 to 3 months, and they will have grown quite a bit. There won't be any doubt. But the body shape, fins, everything but the color of those two males screams male. He just looks male. I don't vent cichlids. It's a trauma they don't require, and we traumatize our fish enough catching them. But if he's a male, he's got great color, and I expect a lot from his offspring. The other 58 siblings are all colorful. They're just so. You have to expect that half of those are going to be males, even though they're all colorful. So we'll see what happens. Good fish keeping.